pop that chat out. Put that there. Get to put the barrel. Do that. Move that there. All right. Welcome back to another Drawcast, D&D Drawcast. I'm Rookzer0. Today we are, I don't know what we're doing. We're going to draw something, probably sketch some more logo design stuff, but we're back in Aggie today. Is it commission day? I thought Wednesday was commission day. No, today should be a commission day. You're right. Dang it. Corvus, welcome. Rick, welcome. It doesn't really matter. We can just kind of work on whatever we're working on, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't know. But, it's all right. It's all right. We'll keep plugging along. Whew, hope everybody had a good evening, I guess. I guess it was just an evening since we've done this before. Jonas is drawing with me again today. Once again, if you are a Patreon member, you're welcome to draw with us in the Aggie software. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Today's gonna be a weird one. Did I try profile? Oh no, I didn't. No, other things just keep popping up. I haven't gotten a chance to do draw pile. Yeah, it keeps kicking my butt this week. So hopefully we'll get everything sorted out and then have kind of a relaxing next week. So we'll see what happens. Can always hope. So we got our yesterday. I did some Illustrator work on this Barrington logo. We got a little fish, which is fine. Draw a little salmon. Let's see if I can quickly resketch it just for the concept. And it crashed at the end of the day, but I was able to go through and grab a screenshot of it, and I can kind of copy that. But I still want to figure out what the hell I want to do with this logo so we can put it on some shirts and sell some sweet merch. But I could do the bear on it still. I don't know. Did I describe? Dang it! I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Go to the stream. I got that. I got the audio edited yesterday for the live stream or the zero. That took forever. Cthulhu, welcome. David, welcome. I think in all, I think we have about 3 hours worth of, maybe 2.5. Yeah. I deleted a lot of stuff. I deleted a lot of talking. No, I left that stuff in. I left the swearing in. I think that's fine. Not a lot. There was some, but it wasn't a lot. Dang it. I did it again. Boop. No, yeah, I think swearing's okay. Yesterday after the stream, I checked the video because I needed to get the copy of it. And for the first half of the day, it was flagged as inappropriate content for advertising. And I was like, what? What did we talk about? Oh, come on. It was so bad. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. No transform tool. There is no transform tool in Aggie. I got to keep reminding myself that. That's the thing. I don't know what was so inappropriate about it. But after a couple hours, it righted itself and it said, "Oh no, this is fine." So I don't know if it was just because it actually had to be reviewed by somebody, or because we were talking about the Game Grumps and their weird games. But either way, it was funny. No, it was not a D&D game. But I think it's a. Oh, that could be. If you think it could be because we were talking about a lot of stuff yesterday. We talked about a lot of weird stuff. Is Jonas drawing an orc? I think so. Might be a troll. I'm not sure. Corvus is asking. But yeah, no, it righted itself, and that was the first time I've had a video flagged for inappropriate content on this channel, anyways. Yeah, I had to draw a lot of ears before I got happy with my ears. You say you don't know what bears look like or what ears look like? Ears. Whoop. But yeah, yesterday was fun. Yesterday was fun. Yesterday was good. Yesterday was fun. We had a lot of good stuff. I just drew fish. Drawing fish is fun. WoW can be a time sink. You gotta be careful with that. Nice. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. 60 hours. Let's see. I think it takes 10 to 20 hours to get to 10, depending on how fast you're going. Nice. Longer and longer. That's impressive. That's good. I really like finding a good game you can play with your friends. So I think WoW has always been pretty good about that. John, welcome. It's been a while since you joined. Dippy, welcome. Helios, also welcome. I am not. You were here when we started, or when you jumped in, so that's good. So I wasn't going to say anything, but, it's fine. No, you're always welcome. Always welcome. Which one of these looks like the better bear for a beer cozy? Maybe it's because I was talking about beer yesterday. Maybe that's why I got flagged. Who knows? I really don't know. And it really doesn't matter. Like I said, even if it did get flagged for content, like, I'm pretty happy with everything I've done on this server so far. So look at this fat bear. Look at him. He's so chunky. Got to get like super, like, death bear ale. That sounds terrible. Why would I buy awful beer? This one looks like Batman the Bear. Bat Bear. Batman's wearing his fursuit. That's pretty great. That's funny. I've seen that meme. I think it's pretty good. The best part about that thought process is there's also someone in the world called Man Bat who is just a giant bat. And so it's like, is Batman dressed up as Man Bat? or is Man Bat its own thing? I mean, to be fair, that whole universe is kind of weird because, like, Superman is just running around. It's like, people won't know who I am if I put my underwear on the outside of my pants. And if I wear glasses. I've actually heard a lot of really cool theories about Superman and his glasses. One is being that's just like Superman is he acts so different that people don't realize that Clark Kent would ever be Superman, even though he's like 6.5 feet tall and the size of a car. But then I've read other things where basically his glasses are the equivalency of Doctor Who's psychic paper, where as long as he puts the glasses on, people are just like, oh. So anyone could put on the glasses and people wouldn't realize who they were. I like that idea. I think that's pretty funny. Yeah, Clark Kent is the alter ego. So really the glasses are the mask. Oh, that makes sense. Yep. Nope, that I just reiterated my statement. Great. Clark Kent, no way. So good, so good. Ace, welcome, by the way. Wait, you guys didn't know that Clark Kent was Superman? How did you not know that? Like, look at him. I thought we were just being polite. I've actually heard that theory too, which is really funny. I like that idea that everyone's just like, yeah, Superman, no, it's cool. Please don't kill us. That sounds really familiar. Okay, no. You might have to find one and post it in the chat. Back to Bears. I'm Bad Bear. Where are the salmon going? Did anybody else watch, whatever that terrible movie was called? The one where Batman goes back to ancient Japan and they fight with robots. Yeah, it's so bad. It is literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Oh yeah, the art's great. The movie is terrible. Like, there's nothing good about it, I don't think, besides the art. Well, the weird thing about that is, like, I think DC cartoon movies are actually pretty good. I think there's quite a lot of them. And I don't think that one was written by DC is the problem. And someone basically just let, like, what if Batman, but anime? And it's like, I guess. And then they just made a joke out of it instead of actually trying to make it good. And it was like, oh, okay. I wish you would have just actually done this instead of whatever this is. Because, yeah, the art style was great. But it's literally, the whole movie is just him being like, I have to use my technology, but it's bad. Oh, I instantly know all the good stuff about being ancient Japan. It's great. It's like, cool. And then that happens 3 or 4 times. And he's like, oh, right. I'm supposed to not use my super awesome bat technology. Superman is wrong. Bear Dragonborn. What? Sounds bad. Why is DC failing? Sorry, Miller. I think I just read like all of your comments throughout our last like 5 conversations. Why is DC failing? Yeah, I don't know what's up with DC. I'm not a big fan of their writing team. Yes, Saturday Morning Breakfast. I'm gonna check this out. I really like their Key to the City. I have read these. These are great. I have seen this before. Kingdom Come, super good. A comic, if you want to learn about old Superman. I think that's a great one. Not sponsored by them. Yes, Kingdom Come was maybe not. He gets old and he kind of retires, and it starts like growing crops to end world hunger because he can do that. Which is like, why weren't you doing that before? What's going on here? That's funny. I clicked on that site and they have all my Redbubble stickers available, and then like some really random stickers that are not cool. Do you want to buy your own stickers? Probably not. I think I'm okay. Ooh, like a week ago? Probably. I like this chubby bear. I think this one's pretty good. I'm a monk. I fight crime. Never seen a fat bear? Gotcha. Whoa. Ugh. That's a pretty good. I just saw the Carew bear beer thing you posted. That's actually pretty good art. I like that art. That's something dangerous to type into Google, I think. Yeah, Cotter. Oh, look at that. Look at that chunky boy. It's so good. Chunky bear. Fat Bear Week 2019. Not clicking on that. Not clicking on that. I like things that taste good. That's a good. That's a great sentiment to have. Barrington Ale? I think it's weird to have a taste of the sea underneath a bear. I don't know if that makes sense. I think that's why we need the fish. I think we need the fish on the low. I think it's definitely. Taste of the sea. I guess I could do like a jumping salmon. That might look better. But then I gotta redraw the fish. I could redraw the fish though. Bah! Just put the bear. It looks like he's throwing the fish, and maybe that's perfect. Maybe that's... A yeet of the sea. That is Barrington's MO, actually. That was his jam. Yep, he had a fish bandolier. So, well, I mean, he's a bear, so I don't imagine he cares, but he liked it. Yeah, the other party members I was playing with was like a dwarf who just constantly covered himself in blood, which was weird, and a harpy. And a harpy, yeah. Those were the two people in the party. So I think it was fine. I think it was legit. But yeah, fish bandolier. That's the way to do it. It was for Batman stuff. Bearman. That's pretty good. I like the idea that kind of just quirky fishermen. I think make good D&D characters. Where else are you gonna put your fish if you don't have anything? You just put them in your pockets. What's the Critical Role thing? Pocket bacon. Yeah, Bag of Holding, especially season 1, was just I've done that. I understand their plight. Yeah. But why are you keeping it? It might come in handy. I'm gonna put it in the bag. Let's go. Okay. It was, yeah, Critical Role people. I mean, Laura Bailey, come on. If she has the option to steal a troll wing and put it in a bag, it's gonna happen. In the second campaign, Chester, yeah. Yeah. Laura Bailey is great. No, that's fine. Man, Liam O'Brien, you are my favorite. I'm not scared to say it, except for maybe Sam. No, Taliesin Jaffe. No, I like you all. I like them all. But I think Molly Mock was everybody's favorite. Taliesin is just really, really good at making like lovable, memorable characters, even when they're super good. We're gonna change this to the Critical Role podcast now, just the unofficial Critical Role podcast, where we just draw bears and talk about Critical Role. Yeah, that's true. We don't often stay on topic. But is that from Redbobble? What's it say?
It says Nicholas Wood.
I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Our cat is losing his mind. What is that? Is not. Oh, that is. Did they actually put the Dova Bear in the game, or did somebody modded it? That's great. I would play that. Da, da, da. That animation, the Dova Bear animation, like, is the only reason I have the Skyrim song stuck in my head all the time, which is really funny. Like, I would not have that in my collective memory if not for that stupid animation. See, now we were talking about Critical Role, and now we're talking about Double Bear. I don't know. That's true. That's fair. Trinket's pretty great, too. Oh, that's great. I have I have some of my artwork on like all of my stuff just because that's what I do, and so I put like the Kenku picture on one of my credit cards, just because the bank's like, you can put a custom picture, and I was like, here, this is the one I did. And so every now and again I'll go to a store or something, and people will be like, oh, is this a Kenku? And I'm like, hells yeah, it is. And I'll get really excited, but no one has ever thought it was Kiri. And so I'm still waiting for that day to like randomly meet a critter in the wild and be like, yeah. I'll just fan. Oh man, yeah. It would have been so funny. Yeah, no, they did. Kiri was I'm gonna do a quick. You guys can keep talking, but I'm gonna do a quick little jaunt for myself here. If people in the YouTube chat would like to join the conversation about Kiri in the Discord, you are welcome to jump on the Discord. There is a link in the description down below. We're hanging out in the live stream chat today, hanging out in Aggie Software, which is for all of our Patreon members to join in if they so choose to. And other than that, we're here hanging out. So, all right, back to the Kiri talk. Ravens love money in real life. That's very true. That's another reason I put it on a credit card. Elephant people are the best, though. I like when ravens are the best. Trying to buy a taco from every single person. That's pretty cool. That bird is the best raven ever. Apparently there's a raven in New York buying tacos from people, which is pretty dope. Except you have to think, he's probably stealing that money. He might be finding it, but where's he getting the money from? Yeah. Yeah, ravens are pretty smart. Just, what is it? Planet of the Apes style. Is that what's their name? Shoot. I think I've seen that. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I think I might actually follow them already. Let's take a look. Oh no, that's someone totally different. Cool. I'll check them out. I like animal rescue videos. I always feel kind of bad because there are a lot of YouTubers out there that basically just like, I have a bunch of animals, and it's like, oh, I hope you being a YouTuber is making you a better animal care technician for them. But at the same time, like, there are a lot of YouTube channels out there that are really taking care of a lot of good animals. So it's like, nice. I'm always worried. I'm always hesitant about watching those videos because it's like, man, if you're not taking care of those animals, I don't want to support you. I want to make sure you're awesome. There you go. Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah. Turning an animal rescue into a YouTube channel, I think, is a really good idea. That's pretty awesome. Gaby, welcome. Miller, I saw one take money from a medieval fate in Florida I went to. That would be pretty good. I don't know what you would do about that if you're at the medieval fair and a raven steals your stuff. It's just like, touche. You might be a wizard. I don't think I'm allowed to interact with you. It's so awkward having the Discord and the YouTube audio at the same time. Sweet Odin's Raven. No, is it any good? I lost interest in Assassin's Creed a long time ago. It bummed me out. God of War worked out really well. What if Assassin's Creed? That's my thought for... Basically, that's what I feel like the Assassin's Creed team is, hey, what was cool? Let's do that. Yeah. I really, really, really wanted... Oh... Was that the guy that wrote the weird alien stuff in? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I really wanted the Prince of Persia game. That's all I wanted. I just really wanted that. I thought that was going to be dope. No, not the terrible Disney movie. No. Prince of Persia? Well, so what I was talking about was there was a game, really super old Nintendo game that then became a PlayStation game, I think. Super good. Then they were gonna make it a multiplayer game, and it sucked. And then they sold it to the people that made Assassin's Creed. So that's what I was excited for. I was excited for wall climbing ninja action. And then that's what the original Assassin's Creed tried to be. Yep. He got super swole. Jake Gyllenhaal got like mega ripped for that movie. It was crazy. But it's no Scorpion King. But yeah, Scorpion King wasn't a bad movie. It's just like it had no canonical necessity. Like there was no reason to make that movie. But it was all right. Yeah, it was. It was what it was. Bri, welcome. Barrington Ale. Did they make more? Jeez, I didn't know that. I've seen some bad sci-fi movies. Yeah, there's a lot of sci-fi movies out there. And then they remade The Mummy, and that was not great. Ugh. Yeah. The Condor crew. Did I say Condor? I said Condor, didn't I? I always do that. I gotta do push-ups. Plus, Bright tipped some money, so I gotta do some push-ups. I'm gonna do some push-ups. Here we go. I'm gonna do 25. That was not bad. That was 25 straight shot. Feel pretty good. Whew. I cannot draw this bear helmet, but I want to, so I'm gonna start over. Oh man, my friend this morning texted me. He's like, "Hey, we should play Alliance characters." And I was like, "Are you high? Get out of here. What's wrong with you?" That was a strange movie. Yep, Slither. You know what? A Night Elf Hunter was the first character I ever played in WoW. Because I jumped on there and I was like, "Oh, look at those giant ears. This is gonna be cool." And then I had to climb that goddamn tree 20 times, and I was like, "You know what? I don't know if I want to play a Night Elf anymore." Made our way to Ironhold. Whole bunch of dwarves started making fun of us. Whole bunch of really douchey dwarves. And I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna get a troll, and I'm gonna just come over here and destroy everything." And a horde player was born. Yeah, the Forsaken. I kind of like it. I think it was a good addition. How funny would that have been if the Forsaken had joined the Alliance, though? I think that would have been really good. Like early on. "Welcome back to Lordaeron. Oh, hey, this is my house." It's like, oh, this is awkward. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like the whole town got just jacked up. But maybe I'm talking wrong. What was the shoot. Brain no good. Push-ups broke. Let me think about it. Strathhome. I think would be funny. I meant to say Strathhome. So like the Forsaken come back to Strathhome and they're like, "Hey, I'm back at my house." And they're like, "Yeah, sorry, we burnt it down and killed you." Awkward. Yeah. I also think that was a weird choice. Letting the Warguard. The Worgen should have been on the Horde. Which, to be fair, I don't know if it would have mashed. That's true. There's a lot of contention there. But, like, I don't know. I'm really surprised that they didn't put goblins in the first game. That would have made way more sense to me. So yeah, but gnomes are just gross gnomes, so why not have the goblins? I actually don't have a problem. Well, I do have a problem with gnomes, but I don't have a problem with gnomes. I think they're a fun race. I'm glad they're in the game. I was always a big gnomish engineering fan. I always really liked the kind of like goblin engineering is just blow stuff up, which is funny. But gnomish engineering is like, "Hey, this will make you really big, or everyone else really big, and you're really small." And I'm like, "Yes, I like this." Yeah. One of my fondest PvP memories was a whole bunch of Alliance characters, basically just like running around destroying us. And we were pissed off and we were all low level because we were playing. And they kept trying to mind control me down into this lake to kill me. And I'm like, "This is really messed up. You guys are not cool." And then I'm like, "Wait, I have a deep dive helmet because I'm an engineer." So I just put that on. And they just kept mind controlling me down until all of a sudden they realized that they were out of breath. So I mind controlled them until they couldn't get out of the water. And at like level 30, I killed a level 60. And I was just like, "Yes, I am the best." And then they just mercilessly murdered me for the next like hour. But it was totally worth it. Yep. They were pissed. But that was fun. Yeah, I like making games more difficult, so I'm a big fan of PvP. That being said, I get really frustrated and scream at people sometimes. So, like, obviously, it's not super great, but at the same time, I like that is there. I like that challenge is there. So, to each their own. If you like the PvE, rock it. I was one of those people that when I play a video game, I turn it up to the hardest setting possible when I start playing it. And if there's not a harder setting afterwards, I get a little upset. But I definitely also have friends that like, I'm going to play this game on easy so I can get the story. And I'm like, well, okay. Gotcha. Did you know that the original Halo can be beaten without firing bullets if you play it on easy? Things cannot kill you unless you just walk away from the controller. So, yeah. Yep. Wait, that you can't die, or that you can't beat the game without shooting? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Did you walk away from the controller? Did you jump off a ledge? Because that doesn't count. Huh. Oh, weird. Yeah, you can just punch stuff to death in Halo. It's pretty great. We used to play lasagna games, is what we called them. Yeah, where we just decided not to shoot bullets. Whenever people started getting really uppity on Xbox Live, they'd just be like, all right, this is a lasagna game. And then we would just not shoot. And they'd get real upset because we played that game way too much. Way too much. And so we were pretty good. And even if they won, it was still like at the end of the match to be like, see, we're better than you. And then they'd look and we were like pretty close, but we didn't fire any bullets. And they're just like, no crap. And it's like, yes, screw you guys. Take that. Not fun. Not fun for anybody. So we're a little vindictive. We used to be. It's also why I don't play Halo anymore. So, yeah. There's a... I grew up with some of my friends were twins, so there was always three of us. So like multiplayer games were kind of like essential. And we shared systems. So like if one of us got an Xbox, we'd take turns, just like, okay, let's leave the Xbox at your house for a little bit, and we'll just do that. So we always played multiplayer games. We were always really competitive, and basically had a rule that if we ever got to a point in a game where we were winning and still pissed off, it's like we're done with this game. So, and that's kind of what happened with Halo. They should look like sea snakes, not a human face on a snake. It's gross. Wait, I can't play as a Naga in WoW, or play as a Naga racing in Warcraft 3. Yeah, I really think the Naga could have been a cool addition. I like that in WoW they're like super kind of classic enemies, which is really cool. But the fish snake people, yeah. Yeah, why couldn't you play a Murloc, huh? What? Why are these monster games? But yeah, I think that would have been really cool. I was thinking about making a Murloc video, but that's, I didn't want to just go straight WoW, because then I feel like I would get stuck making WoW stuff. But yeah. What was the last video I just did? I've totally forgotten already. Monkey people, there we go. I think I started drawing... What was it? Man. During the Gripply video, I was thinking about making a Murloc variant for it. It's something I wrote notes down about, and like that could be kind of interesting, but at the same time, I don't know if it was actually... I kind of feel like the Murloc should be closer to the Naga in respect to like the monstrous Naga. You could do it that way, to where instead of like picking some of the snake things, you just pick some of the fish features. But then it could also be part of the merfolk and just kind of do the same thing. So it was something I thought about, but I didn't want to do it. And then I was like, if I made a real Murloc video, I think it would also just be kind of one of those three. So I don't know if it's going to be like a revisit, or maybe if I go back and do when I do the monster videos, because I do want to do monster videos, it might be worth talking about with the what is it, the what are the fish people called, like the say it again. Yeah, no, the grung are the frogs. Yeah, there is a fish race in D&D. Koatoa, is that right? Lokotha. I know for a fact that Jonas is saying it correctly. I just can't say it. Ugatoa. But yeah. So that was kind of the next thing. Was like, I think that would be a good way to do it. But that's very much very, very much a monster thing that I think would be really fun. Kind of. It's also the underground sewer mutants from X-Men, so that's cool. I am the queen of the Murlocs. Grab people. The Simics? The Simic hybrids? What are the crab people in? I think they're just like shellfish, aren't they? I don't think they're actually a race. Yeah, they are everywhere. I do like me a good Murloc. Freaking, what was the Murloc's name in Here's the Storm? The one named Murloc. Wow. Murky the Murloc. Broke the mold on that one, Jeff Kaplan. I don't think Jeff Kaplan makes the Here's the Storm. I gotta stop blaming Jeff Kaplan for stuff. Jeff Kaplan, if you want to come hang out on the stream and talk to us about Blizzard, I'd be down. What was the I wanted to talk about a meme chat real quick. Someone posted the parties 10 years ago. It was like tall human. Is that what it said? Tall human, furry human, short human, really short human. And now it's just like monster folk, sci-fi robot. I thought that was pretty great. That was a good. Yeah. It's like, I feel partly responsible for this, but. I'm gonna draw me some Murlocs. Oh, did I? I think I looked at that. That looked pretty good. Let me see if it's the one I'm thinking about. Yeah, that looks super good. I like the sleeves. I definitely like the sleeves. I need to get better at drawing. Like, I don't want to say Victorian clothes, but kind of that older style. Because I still draw a lot of like non-period correct materials. Like spandex bat helmets for bears. Yeah, that's definitely a stage that I'm at, I feel, as well. It's like, are you sure you don't want your character to just be like, naked all the time? Because I can draw that. That's what I can do. Just nothing but muscles. 100% muscles. But, yeah. It's like, I've got the human form down pretty good. but now I have to draw something on top of it. That's not what I want to do. And really, that's why Superman has. Back to the Superman comments. That's why Superman has underwear on his pants, because otherwise he just looks naked, and they're like, ugh. Totally not naked. See, he's got like a thing. I got yelled at by somebody on the internet about drawing people with loincloths. And I was like, that's my jam. I like it. I'm sorry. Sorry you don't like the loincloth muscly people, but I really like drawing it like that. I think it's fun. So, a long time ago. But Yep. I got that a lot. Why are you drawing naked people in class? It's like, I'm drawing people, dude. People are shaped naked. Sorry about that. I didn't get to the mute button. I'm going to draw a shirt. And now I will draw my person. Now I got to draw the person in the shirt. No, it's fine. I mean, it's doable. You can definitely do it that way. Like, you don't have to draw the skin tone and stuff, but it is. It's funny. People get mad at me all the time. I'm sorry. When I was in school, I also had that interest where people would get mad about, like, why are you drawing boobs? And it's like, because people have boobs. Like, I don't get why this is an issue. And it's like this person is not like. I drew a lot of superheroes. I drew a lot of Marvel stuff and a lot of manga stuff. And so I got critiqued on that kind of stuff all the time. That, and I was not that great at drawing muscles, so my muscles were not great, and people constantly thought I was drawing weird, inappropriate stuff. So don't get discouraged. Just never show your artwork to anybody. Me. Is that Pikachu? Man, that brings back memories. You know what we need? Oh yeah, no. Sea serpents always look like penises. Hey, don't don't be judgmental to the. Yeah, seriously. No, I've been in that situation too. Anytime you draw a sea serpent, it's gonna look like a dick for a little while. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. There's no way around it. It's like, hey, you want me to draw this or not? You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. What kind of nose does a Pikachu have? Is it a little triangle? It's a Derpachu. Just as a dot. Let's draw Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Man. Jonas just kind of took up the whole artboard today. No, I did. I was that weird kid. Man, I'm not. Never mind. I'm gonna date myself if I do that. I had one of those Pikachu Tamagotchi things. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Oh yeah. It was, yeah, the embossed stamp. I have some Marvel cards like that. Yep. Pang. Badgers are cute. Yeah, badgers are pretty good. Badgers were my fave for a while. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Oh, internet. How far you have fallen. Narwhals, narwhals. Living in the ocean. Yep. Oh, man. The internet of the early 2000s. Did you just say badgers are flat cats? Is that what you said? Did I just put that together in my head? Somewhere on one of my merch stations, there's the Boot Scootin' Badger, which is a picture I drew a long time ago, and it's a badger scooting his butt across the floor, and I thought it was the funniest damn thing, and I put it on a T-shirt, and I wore that shirt. I think I still have it somewhere. Such a good shirt. Boot Scootin' Badger. Yeah, I mean, that was European badgers are tiny and they're like just little voles, but here in America, they get scary. I remember my grandfather, like, you want to buy that shirt? I want it, I'll take my money. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm pretty sure if you type Rookzer0 Boot Scootin' Badger into Google, I'm pretty sure you'll find it. Well, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I gotta see if I can find it. Maybe not. I can't find it. I'm gonna have to actually look for it. Nice. Is it on Society 6? Alright, let me see if I can find it here. That would have made more sense. That would have made a lot more sense. Badger feet, is that what I labeled it? I'm pretty sure the original is I always called it the boot scooting badger. Yeah, 4 people. Jesus. There's also the barbarian, the original barbarian sketches on there. Man, that's a bad sketch. Holy crap, there you go, 20% off if you want the boot scooting badger. I still can't find it. Like, I'm looking at all of my posts. No idea where it is. Yes. Look at that scooting badger. It's so good. That was one of my like original 3D drawings when I first got my tablet. It's pretty great. Do I have it available on a t-shirt? Yeah, there we go. I'm like, I know I bought one at one point in time. Bummer. Bummer. Yeah. It's just hanging on the wall. I ordered some stuff from Redbubble, just to see how the quality is, and then if it's pretty good, I'll start pushing that pretty hard. But I got some stickers from them. Actually, I should check those out. What have you done? Jonas, I'm going to help you. Also a badger. Oh, Father Forthill. I'm surprised no one got that reference, which I'm totally fine with no one getting that reference, but that's fine. So that's good. I don't want to tell. It's a secret. People got to figure it out. Someone catches it like way too early. Yeah. If you have to explain your jokes, it's not a good joke. Someone else explains it. I would prefer you not make self-deprecating jokes, because I think yourself is better than that. Badger hard to draw. Badgers are hard to draw. Well, self-deprecation, not great. Massive JoJo chin. Were badgers. They are a thing. I think Father Forthill was literally just me, but old and concerned. Like, there's almost no voice shift at all. It's just calmer. Okay, that sounds good. Great. I've started doing that. I think when I first started DMing, I tried to do really crazy voices for everything, and it sucked. Because like trying to do a really pissed off goblin voice for like 2.5 hours is not good. Not good for you. Bad for your health. Yeah. So I started trying to do like what would this character sound like if I was talking like them? So I just try to like slightly inflect, but with my own voice. That's worked out pretty well. I think I'm just going to become, pretend I have 10 years of voice acting experience and just hit it like I know what I'm doing. No. I do love Liam O'Brien. I think he's great. I love all this stuff. You are not broken. I didn't realize that was him until like halfway through season 2. And I was like, wait a minute. Well, because I haven't seen Illidan that video since it came out. Like I watched it on release day. And I didn't know. Yeah, tons of voices. Whole bunch of stormtroopers in Star Wars Rebels. It's really funny. There were a couple times when we were watching Star Wars Rebels, where Liam O'Brien would be talking to himself as different stormtroopers, or like an officer and a stormtrooper. I thought that was really funny. Or he would, like, as a stormtrooper, shoot himself as a rebel guard. And I was like, this is weird. This is really weird. Man, I always thought of Father Ford Hill as, like, tall, kind of skinny dude. Yeah, Rob from League of Legends. Oh, I do too. I think that's great. Plus anybody that uses a shield as their main weapon is kind of my jam. I'm down for that. Shield bash again. Shield bash. Hey, art can be ugly. There's nothing wrong with drawing ugly art. I'm a little confused too. Half golems need to be terminated. Ugh. Half golems, which I always that is weird. That is gross. They're like cyborgs, but with mud. They're mud cyborgs. Or iron. Yeah, I guess you could have a clay golem or an iron golem or a flesh golem. See, if you're a flesh golem, that's just a normal person. Yeah, once again, we've talked about like my issue with the half things. It's just like, just be a thing. Yeah. Like I get the want to make something unique and something creative. Yeah. It's like I really think there's beauty and simplicity of just playing a character that isn't an amalgamation of a bunch of stuff. But like a kobold, yeah. That's only half dragon. Kind of. It's subtle though, and I think that's the important part. Because my whole issue with playing half things is it's usually a play to, can I have all the strengths and none of the weaknesses of two things that I like? And it's like, no. If you want two things, you get double the weaknesses. Like that's how that works. Like Blade is kind of the prime example of that. He's half vampire. He got all the vampire stuff, but also the good human stuff. It's like, shouldn't he have all the bad stuff from both of those? Like, I don't know, diabetes and like not sun immunity. I don't know. Drives me up the wall. This is not how hair works, or eyebrows. What is that? Goblin werebat. That is my new favorite thing, I think. I think I need to Have you seen the goblin snakes? You should look up goblin snake, and just beware, it's not actually a goblin. I don't know how that works. Not actually a goblin. He looks like Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist, but really old. Armstrong was the best character. He's one of the better characters. My name is Father Forthill. I'm the priest that is the size of a fort and a hill. Please don't touch my ramparts. He's got little glasses. Yeah, Draw found one. I don't think they're actually goblins. I think they're snakes that have looked like goblins, and so the goblins are like, yeah, all right, we can hang out with those. It's like goblin dogs aren't goblins. Yeah, I think what you're talking about is kind of the passive stats, which I don't think are used enough. I don't know if they're actually in the game. Like the passive perception, I really like that. I don't know if that's a Mercer specific thing, but that's where I learned about it from. Got it. Is it an actual thing? Okay. Got it. I think that has to deal with Gotcha. See, I like that, and I do think there is a little bit of you have to be careful not to take the agency away from your characters. This is a good example of that because it's like, oh no, you're too dumb, you'd never see it, or you're too not perspective enough. But I do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's generally how I look at it as well. Is basically, especially when like puzzles are involved, I'll say if someone in the party has a really high intelligence, I'm like, you would just know this. You've seen something like this before. You understand. And I like doing that with knowledges. If someone decides to take a knowledge, I'll usually reward them for that. Like, especially if they have like knowledge dungeoneering, it's like, oh, this is a goblin. You know, this is a goblin hovel. Like, you've seen these kind of things before, and you understand what's going on. So I like that because a lot of people, I think, there are two kinds of people. People that just never take. There are more than two kinds of people, but there are two kinds of people that are important to this statement. They're the people like the friends I play with that take no knowledges, and they put all their points into jump, climb, and swim. That's it. That's all. It's like, if I'm not jump, climb, or swimming, I don't care. And then there's people like Captain Jump Rope who took every knowledge and will walk into a room and be like, I'm going to roll. I want to know exactly what the deities are like in this universe. And it's like, crap. I didn't research enough of this. So I'm constantly trying to find ways to balance those two out. Oh, you think Father Forthill's just like ripped? Just a big. Did you say knuckle dusters? is that a word? That sounds awesome. I've never Yeah, brass knuckles. Yeah, just like feathers on him. That is the best translation I think I've gotten so far. I think that is I'm going to use that term now a lot. Yeah, I assume so, but like I've never heard it called knuckle dusters, and that's I dig that so hard. I think that's amazing. It's super good. I've never heard of it that way, yeah. Brass knuckles or fist-loaded weapons. Oh, I'm not allowed to say weapons, dang it. Pieces of metal that fit around the knuckles, despite the names. Yeah. Knuckle dusters or knucks. That's what they're called. Yeah, it does. That does sound like a good goblin name. My name's Knuckle Dusters. No, that's fair. You know, that's an old term too. Now we're just drawing priests, which is not good. Someone's gonna jump into this and be like, "The hell." You know what? I think he should be balder. You're right. I think I liked the idea that he had like gray hair, like lines of gray hair. But you know what? Maybe I'll keep that. Maybe I'll keep that for right now, anyways. But, what if this is the gnome? It's like his second form, his transformation. You Now he looks like Antonio Banderas a little bit. Give him a little mustache. Yeah. I haven't seen that. Oh, geez. No, I haven't seen that at all. I always think of John Constantine. I like Constantine. Once again, DC character. Super good. Cartoons, great. Real action movies, it's all right. I think it's one of the better. 30 plus. Do we just need to remake your character instead of playing Guff? Do you need to play a really beefy priest? Is that what you want to do? With Paul Bentley, don't know his last name. Jiminy Christmas. All right. Oh, that is a good movie. Okay. Oh, he needs glasses because he's old. And now he's an artificer. Dang it. I feel like we need to make that mustache more of the character. I don't know if any of you ever read the Wormwood, Wormwood, The Gentleman Corpse. Did anybody ever read that? It's a really good comic by Ben Templesmith, I believe. It's basically about a little tiny worm that can infest corpses and control them, and how he has lived through the entirety of human existence. And it's super good, and I don't know why I just thought of that, but with a mustache that controls people, it made me think of Wormwood. Super weird, once again, adult, probably violently inappropriate comic book, but super good to read. His companion is a clockwork companion that he made who looks kind of like this. He's got a big old mustache, and he's just like a robot underneath. And I really think yeah. Let me see if I can find a good version of that. There we go. You could do a brawler. The birds, the bees, the blood, and the beer. There's a badger. Yeah, I'm not on board, but it's fine. You can keep doing it. No one's allowed to play Father Fordhill but me. He's actually one of my characters that I like. I just haven't had a chance to play him. There we go. Brawler. I think you could either do a War Priest. You could do War Priest is pretty close. You could just go straight Cleric or Paladin. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, you can definitely do that. Especially if you pick a deity like Caden Killian or something that is all about battling. Yeah, definitely good. Super, man, I love this comic. I'm going to have to read that later today. Now that I think about it, man, Ben Templesmith is pretty influential to my work, which is great. A little bit, yeah. We could do. It could be Master Roshi. I could be down for that. You got any underoos? Get out of here. Sacred Fist. That's a pretty good build. War Priest archetype. Uh-oh. A scene from an Australian movie. Go on. I would be down to make that campaign. That would be fun. Like a monster hunting campaign. He heals by flexing really hard. Are you sure this isn't a JoJo character? Sounds like a JoJo character. It's the Stir Mage. The Stir Mage is the best mage. It sounds like Naruto Nujutsu stuff. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha! I like it. I like this character. I like the idea of... Yeah. Holy monks, I think, are a really cool base. Where did you put this video? I want to watch this video. Oh, Jesus. I have seen this. Okay. Oh, man. Old school B movies. Super good. Does this count as drawing a skull if I'm drawing a zombie that's being controlled by a worm? Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, Wormwood. It's super good. I've looked into making this a character in a campaign. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. I think playing a ghoul would be pretty fun. I want to do something like that, but I'm not sure if I should have that be a player character or a monster player character. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like if I made a video about ghouls, I should also make a video about vampires. And I don't know if that counts as the undead stuff that I already talked about, because you can just use the templates. But the ghouls themselves, yeah. So there's a lot of options with those, and that's where everything's starting to get kind of weird. Oh, half vampire people, huh? Yeah, see, they do, but like that's kind of back to my point. Mm. That's good. Oh, interesting. That's kind of fun. See, that's kind of cool. I like that, adding a clumsy kind of I don't want to say qualifier, but modifier to the to a half race. I think that's a cool way to do it. Nice. Okay. Yeah. See, that's good. And I think that's really where things need to go when you're trying to make a new race. Like, really, what's what would be fun and what should the downsides to it be, instead of just trying to slap all the cool dragon bits on things. It's a dwarf, but I also have breath weapons and claws and wings, and but still a dwarf. Totally a dwarf. Also a dragon. They are half giants, yeah. So they are descendants from hill giants, I think. Mountain giants? Let me double check. If I think it's actually, I think what they were is, because they're basically supposed to be the equivalent of Earth Genasi, Gensai. I don't remember which one's the right way to say it, but they're not half human. They're giants and elementals, basically. Like they're the middle ground between D&D. Yeah, it's a little weird because it also depends on whether or not you're talking about the original Goliaths or the 5th edition, because the 5th edition Goliaths are very much more a specific lineage of them, but like the 3rd edition ones are basically rock elemental subtypes. Yeah. Right. Yeah, the old Furbolgs were literally just giant Vikings, just big Vikings, and then they became 5th edition Fey creatures, which is cool. I think that was a good addition because it was kind of just, well, they're giants. It's like that could be something better, I think. Wow. Smith. That was a cool comic. Yeah, the old Goliaths are really creepy. Super long, covered in rocks. Like, that was the cool thing. The modeling is actually, on their skin, was supposed to be rocky growths. And that's actually why they got more armor and stuff. Yeah. Watch my video about Goliath. It's super good. When it premiered. It's a good video. Share those videos, everybody. I need to get those videos out. Get those videos out. All right, I think I'm done. That's cool. Is Father Forthill wearing like battle armor, or is he just that cut? Like, what's happening over here? Where are these images that I'm supposed to be looking at? In the art share? Nope. Jonas, where am I looking? Oh, I thought you said you had pictures. Here, let's post this in the voice chat. Yeah, that's the whole website, but yeah. I can't share it is the problem because it's behind a thing, so you have to click on it. Oh yeah, okay, I can do that. Yeah. I gotcha. A bing. Gap it. Okay, paste. Blech. A little bit. Except they're huge. They're like 9 feet tall. They're like Duragar, but 9 feet tall. Yeah, once again, 5e, it really just kind of, I'm going to say gentrified everybody. I don't know if that's the right term. Yeah, because they were, I think they were already on their way to being playable. Hold on, I can fix this. Now he's a kobold. Turns out I was guffed the whole time. Check out my tail. Poning people for the Lord. Spoiler alerts, you're not far off. But I'm not going to get into that. It's going to be fun stuff in the future. Nothing. And that's where we're going to end today. I think we're done. We got some. I like Father Portal. He's badass. So that's going to be really good. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. We had a lot of cool conversations. Had a lot of people hanging out, which is really good. Anthony, sorry I didn't get to talk to you too much. I wish I would. Discourages other people to play. That can be rough. Yeah, trying to find a group of friends to play D&D with can be tough, especially online. As always, check out your local game shops. Well, I guess you can't really do that right now because of the Backstreet Boys competition or whatever the hell it is. But eventually we'll figure that out. There's a lot of stuff. We do have the LFG group here. If you are looking for a game, go ahead and post I want to play a high fantasy, low fantasy game, whatever. Maybe you can find a group. If you can't, there's also the D&D Beyond website or the Pathfinder website. Discord. There's Discords for both of those. You can check those out. But yeah. We do have a few games going on in the Discord here. Trying to get those worked out. Some of them are going. It sounds like one of them's going pretty good, which is good to hear. I think some other people were setting up some other ones, which I'd like to hear how those go in the near future. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Trying to get these videos pushed out and get YouTube kicking and going, and then maybe we can do some more fun stuff later in the future. But until then, keep your dice on the table, be safe, be happy, and we will catch you tomorrow for a... What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is going to be Wednesday. It's going to be the user submitted, so that'll be a lot of fun. So we will see you then.